Hey, peace and love, everyone. This is Sam Thousand here with Shibrations. We launched an app at the beginning of the year to promote and amplify open mics and jam sessions throughout the city of Chicago and greater Chicago. We've been receiving a great response from our community, and today we have someone from our community to come talk about their open mic. First off, I want to bring to the stage the director of Overflow After Dark. Y'all make some noise for Liv Peterson.
Hey
What's
everybody, how's
up?
it going? Hey Sam, thanks for having me.
Yes, yes. How you feeling today?
I'm good. I'm amazing. The sun is shining. It's finally out of the doom and gloom of Chicago winter, so I'm good.
Yeah, yeah. We're still kind of feeling like we're in between a little bit, but I'm okay with that. I don't mind staying here for a good amount of time. So can you tell us a little bit about Overflow After Dark, where it's at, and what it's about?
Yeah, so Overflow After Dark is housed at Overflow Coffee. It's 1449 South Michigan. It's the home of the historic VJ Records and Brunswick Records. So we do a lot of art and music events, cross-generational events, different showcases, open mic, which we'll talk about with our partners. And it's just a community hub for artists to grow, thrive, a safe space where everybody can belong and just no matter where you're at in the artistry process, if you're a new artist, if you've been in the game for 70, 80 years, like some of the artists on the label, that it's just a safe space for everybody to be at. So yeah, we love what we do and we're here to support everyone in the community here.
Man, hats off to you and Overflow After Dark. Y'all really been amplifying the scene and really creating a home for so many different types of artists. And I just want to just say, like, congratulations on what you've done so far, what you've accomplished so far. I know that there are big goals always in your mind, Liv. So thank you for your service to the community, though. I just got to say that. Now we want to talk about this open mic that y'all have going on. This is a monthly event. Can you tell me a little bit about how this came about, and then we want to bring in the creators of this open mic.
Yeah, so I think one of my visions and hearts with OAD Productions is that as like creators and producers, we don't exist in silos. Like if you are doing something, there's probably 5 to 10 other people in the art scene that are already doing that. And so I've really tried to be a resource as much as possible in this space of if there's other art entities, if there's other collaborators, if there's other people that have a desire to do something, to bring them into the space and to say like, hey, can we work on this, or can we collaborate, or can we be a space for you to launch an open mic, or grow your community. So I'm super thankful to be connected with Cotorey and James, who have started and curate the Garden Open Mic. It's once a month and it's been hosted at Overflow Coffee. I think for like almost a year, and they're just super super cool people, really have a heart for the creative community, and are always looking to just support anybody that's starting in the arts, and just really been a launching pad for a lot of artists careers. So yeah, they've been awesome, and we've been so blessed to host them in the space and have them just be in the space, be at Overflow.
Dope, dope. Well, it sounds like you're empowering the artist community in Chicago, and you're being a conduit. That's so amazing. Right now, let's go ahead and bring in James and Katori. Y'all make some noise for them out there. What's up, James and Katori? How y'all feeling today?
We good. I'm good.
Feeling amazing. Thanks, Sam, for having us on this.
For sure. Now, I haven't shared. I probably shared space with both of you, but we haven't had too much of a conversation. So, James, can we start with you? Can you just give us a brief introduction of who you are, what you do, and then we'll talk about the open mic after we talk with Couture.
Yeah, I'm a performing artist. I do stand up comedy.
Ooh.
I do solo shows, and I'm an actor and producer of theater. So out and about around the city, always popping in and out of different performances. You can catch me at a play. Always hanging out with my theater peeps, my theater nerds. So yeah, that's me.
Yes, sir. And Cotorey, can you tell us a little bit about yourself and what you do?
For sure. Hey everyone, I'm Cotorey. My stage name, I'm an artist, I'm a poet. My stage name is True Story. I'm voted by the people, so that's cool when people give you your stage name. Um, yeah, I am probably been doing art for the last 10 years or so. Been in Chicago the last 8 years. Me and James used to run in the same circle, but never got the opportunity. Like we talked about like collabing, we talked about like getting together. But through a series of events like after pandemic, we came up with this idea. So yeah, like I think we're both lovers of art. I'm a lover of art. So that's a little bit about me.
That's dope. That's dope. So like, how did it y'all came together with this idea? How did it come about happening at Overflow After Dark, or Overflow Coffee rather?
Well, first and foremost, the just to give like the elevator pitch of the garden. So we do three things. Like our mission is to celebrate artists, inspire creativity, and cultivate unique expression. So if you look on our taglines is flowers for today, don't wait to celebrate. So we feel like, hey, like what does it look like to be countercultural in the sense of you see a lot of open mics and it's like they're like, artists come here, come here, come here. But what does it look like to give them their flowers or even give them a platform for the first time to be able to express themselves in a unique way? And we believe, like for you, Sam, like no one does what you do how you do it. So we're like, hey, if we can highlight that, then that would be something that would set us apart and make us unique. Um, yeah. So James, you can answer that question. How do we get this ball rolling?
Well, we were just poor little open mic orphans out here. We were popping from space to space. Shout out to Atmos Coffee who had us for a while, and we popped up on a space on the west side where Katori has worked before, and that was just like a makeshift stage, just kind of figuring out like a portable sound system and everything. And then I think it actually was a year ago in May, we did our first show, Overflow, and we came in and we were like, whoa, like sound system, like just different elements, like stage, sound system, chairs, like, whoa, this is actually, and I'm pretty sure we like packed the place. I'm pretty sure, with pretty sure
Yes, the
we,
first show you guys had, I was like blown away. I was like, "Who are you, Katori and James?" Because the first show I think was like 80 people,
yeah.
and I had
Crazy.
been to one of your guys' like first or second open mic where it was like 20, 30 people, and I was impressed then for because like I hadn't been to open mic in a long time, and then when you guys saw like 80 people at the first open mic, I was like, "Dang, I guess people in the South Loop like really want an open mic, and it's close to Columbia College, and like." There was a need, obviously, because just yeah, people love the garden open mic. Like people love it.
So yeah, so we did that, and we were like, all right, well, this probably could be a place where we could hang out. And we worked with Liv, and she's super gracious and trying to figure out how we could do it here every month. And now we're rocking and rolling.
That's what's up. Can one of you just maybe describe the type of creatives that come to the Garden Open Mic?
That's a good question.
It's an open mic in Chicago, so you know you're gonna get all kinds of people. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What was interesting about that first one we had, like this month, I'm a therapist, and this month is Mental Health Awareness Month, which we're in May. So last May we had a theme, so maybe that's some of the stuff that just drive that first, and then yeah, like Liv said, that location just being prime. To your question, who comes through? It's eclectic, bro. We have classical to rappers to poets. And you know what? Sometimes the night gives different things. Like I want to say our last one was very much, yeah, our last one was very much I'm looking at Our last one was like poetry type. It was a little bit like somber, not in a way of like depressing, but like just like
More chill.
oh yeah, it was like giving
Mhm.
those. It was giving vibes. But we have artists up until Indian classical singers. You know, acoustic. So it's cool.
Comedians.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Comedians. Yes, some
Yeah.
comedians.
It's actually been a prime place for OAD Productions to get some good talent as well.
Yes, it
That's
has.
what's up.
So she's been on her recruiting grind, and I think some cool artists have been able to like do some shows. So it's really been this full circle where like we can collaborate and encourage, and it's been cool.
Yeah, definitely a true variety mic. Like honestly, that's how I would describe it. Like truly age variety, you know, performance variety, culture variety. I mean, there's just like it's just all over the place. So it's a really fun spot to be.
It's beautiful.
I also want to give a shout out to Cotorey and James. What I've seen is so different about the garden as opposed to like the open mic scenes that I've been in before, and even like Sam, like open mic scenes before COVID, and now they're like resurfacing. Is like I think the hosts and the producers really like make or break an open mic. And when you walk into the space, like the way that Cotorey and James like welcomes in the audience and welcomes in people, it's so loving and so kind. Like people again and again have told me like I'll just kind of be running around throughout the night because I'm not producing. I'll just be kind of like listening in on people's conversations, and people are always like, man, there's something different about the garden. Like there's something different about the garden open mic. And I think like giving flowers to Cotorey and James because like you've cultivated a really loving space where if it's an artist's first time on stage, like they don't feel scared. Like they don't feel like they're going to get booed off the stage. They don't feel like people are going to laugh at them. Like they've done a really good job of like even cultivating with the audience. Like, hey, this is like a safe space. This is a space where you can try something. Like people are going to clap for you. Like I just was like blown away at how encouraging the audience was at an open mic. Like people were just so excited to be there and support the artist on stage. And I was like, I had not seen this at other open mics I've been to. So I think that's just shows like James and Cotorey's like love for the arts, the passion and care for like people in the community. And then just even the willingness to share resources of, like Cotorey said, a lot of the artists that have come through the open mic, like I've been so, blessed and happy to give them other opportunities, like outside of just the garden, like an opportunity to do a show at Overflow. I know you guys do writer's blocks and they can talk about that, but yeah, I think that's to me, like from the outside looking in, what makes the garden different than other spaces and open mics I've been to.
Man, that's so beautiful. Thank you for creating a space. The best thing about open mics and jam sessions in general, just why we focus on these two types of events, is that they are open stages. All of the creatives that come into the space, they have an opportunity, as long as there's space, they have an opportunity to get involved and share their art. And artists want to be around artists. Our fuel is inspiration. If we're not inspired, we're not alive. We don't feel it, at least. And so open mics are essential to our community. And it's also essential to have really good, healthy open mics that are warm and welcoming, like Liv is saying, and that are really cultivating growth in each and every artist that's in there. So this is a monthly event, right? So can we talk about what's coming up on this next iteration? And this is also, hey, this is also your 1 year anniversary. We just gotta say it. Let's get excited. Woo!
Yes.
Congratulations. Even the logos are jumping back there. Can we talk about what's happening for this upcoming iteration of the Garden Open Mic?
Yeah, I mean, May 6th is our next open mic. We do it first Monday of every month. We do a writers club the third Monday of every month, which kind of just grew off of the open mic. But yeah, we're just gonna, I mean, if you really just got to come to experience it because every time it's something different. But we got Cotorey and me worked our way out of an MC job. So we got Precious and
Nice.
Nia MCing now, which is amazing. They do an
They're
amazing
great.
job. So yeah, just you know, you're kind of your run of the mill variety open mic that you can come and sign up for. Sign-ups at the door, and there's
get there early to sign up because it's
Right.
lit. Like people are like out the door ready to perform. Like
yeah, and something that we do too is like we need help setting up the space and tearing down the space and being door hosts and everything. So we do a system where if you volunteer, then you get an automatic spot to perform. You don't have to show up early and get on the list. So we kind of do that as like
You'll be there setting up. So
yeah.
Gotcha.
yeah, you'll be there early.
What-
Yeah, that's one of the things. And I guess another thing that we do, Liv spoke about it, but writer's blocks. So it's like, how do we also have a community where we're like inspiring, encouraging each other to like write and be creative? So shout out to Muse Coffee Studio. They're dope. They're like they're on the west side. If you haven't been, bro, I would encourage you to shout them to go check them out. The aesthetic is just beautiful. We do that every third Monday, same time as 6:30, same time that we rock out for the open mic.
Dope. What I was gonna ask, so is this an open mic that is just strictly open mics? Do you guys ever do features, or is it straight up open mic from end to end?
this is a
Right now-
conversation in the works.
Yeah. Right now, you wanna get it, James? You can.
Yeah, so I mean, we're dedicated to doing a mic that everyone gets 5 minutes and they share the time, and it's truly whoever shows up signs up, and they get to perform, and there hasn't been any features at this point. I think in the future, stick around, follow us on Instagram. We're hoping to do some showcases. So like we said, we have so much variety. So, you know, like the Garden Music Showcase, the Garden Spoken Word Showcase, the Garden Comedy Showcase. So that it's sort of like the open mic is the training ground. It's where you go into the garden, you get your hands dirty, you mess around, you try to perfect your craft. And then we say, hey, we really loved what you did. Let's get you at a showcase where, you know, we're selling tickets and doing that kind of thing. So yeah, so that's the goal. That's what we're headed for. But right now, just that pure, beautiful open mic.
Dope. That's all beautiful. Really appreciate y'all's time, and it's so nice just to hear about such a dope open mic. You know, I got to get there myself. I've been hearing about it, of course, and also through the app. We've been seeing it come up, and there's amplification every month. So we're excited to be partnering with you all here at Shabrations to help elevate the open mic and the jam session scene. And just want to say thank you again, James and Cotorey, and also Liv, for just being in the space here and also creating space for others. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So on the way out, I would love, James and Cotorey, if y'all can tell me one thing that you love about the Garden Open Mic.
That's a good question.
I think my favorite thing, I haven't answered this right away because I was just meeting with someone yesterday and telling them about this. My favorite thing, and the thing that makes me like, it just really inspires me, is so many people's first time ever performing in front of people has been at the Garden. And that is because they feel comfortable enough and safe enough and brave enough to do it. We give them their flowers. Every time there's someone new, we do this thing where we like throw flowers for people. So we give them their flowers. And so that, and just seeing people grow, seeing, like, we've been doing it for a year now. So like, I literally have seen our friend go from like, man, this is the first time. And now he's just like a spoken word artist. Like he's a spoken word artist, like legit artist. Like I'm like,
that's fact.
So just being able to invest in the art community, that's just so special for us.
Dope.
Yeah.
Cotorey?
I'll go next. James had two. But no, I love, I guess there's two, you know, the people speak, like, you know, I think oftentimes one thing that I love about the Garden is that people come excited and like they're now telling people about it, and they're like, yo, we love this, and like we like the vibes, we like. So I guess if I could sum it up, like how it makes people feel, you know,
Mm.
it makes people feel, gets people in their feelings, gets them inspired, excited. I think that energy is just electric. So I love to see that. And like I'll second what James said. It's something special about just having any all the creatives, but first time creatives going up there and doing their thing. I think just having the space is special to me as well, that we can afford this space, offer this space to these artists to like do their thing for the first time or the 100th time. So that's really mine too.
It's dope. Well,
And
congratulations
all on a
once
Monday
again.
night.
All on a Monday
All
night, yes.
It's popping on a Monday night. It's 80
Monday
people deep
night.
on a Monday night.
Monday's the new Saturday. You know what I mean?
Well, I'm gonna be there, and I'm gonna be there to help celebrate and give y'all flowers for your 1 year anniversary. I mean, this is a big
Yes.
deal. It's a big deal. So we'll see you all and keep doing what you're doing, y'all.
For sure. Hold on. Liv didn't give her one thing.
Oh
Liv,
shit.
would you like to give your one favorite
There's so
thing
many
about
things.
You want to leave me out, Liv. You know we love you, so.
I think there's too many things, but I think the one thing I do really like is that you are gonna get so many different kinds of acts, and those acts will be celebrated.
Yeah.
So I think that's something unique, is it's like it's not just all rappers, it's not just all poets, it's not just all like guitarists, like it's truly a collective mix of people. And like even it's cool to see like even people that normally wouldn't listen to that type of music, they're like, oh okay, like they're still celebrating. I think that's really cool.
That's true.
That's what's up.
That's real.
I love that. I'm coming to get some inspiration. I hope you all out there watching, you come and get some inspiration as well. I know there's a lot of artists that are following us. Come get some inspiration, even if you're not trying to get on the mic, if you're trying to save some space for those people who are coming for their very first time. Just come and support and get some inspiration so it can help carry you through. Once again, the Garden Open Mic, it happens at Overflow Coffee. I'm going to put up the banner here. It says 1449 South Michigan Avenue, Monday, May 6th from 6 to 9 p.m. We'll see y'all there, all right?
Yeah.
Peace.
Bye guys.
Thanks for having us.
For sure. Thank y'all. Peace and love. I'll see y'all there. I'm going to be there on Monday.
Smooth.
See you there.
All right. Peace.
Is it?
I'm sorry. What were you saying?
No, I was like, I didn't know if we were gonna like stop it and then like
Yeah, I'll just stop it.
like, stop it.
No, I'll just stop it. Yeah, no, you're good.
Okay, bet. Man, thanks again for the space, bro. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
For sure. Yeah, thank you. I know Liv dipped out, but
Did
thank
Liv
y'all.
leave? Liv, come back.
Yeah, she actually hung up. So,
Man.
but yeah, I was just putting you all in the green room and then was gonna end it. But yeah, I'll be editing anyway to kind of just speed it up.
Okay.
So yeah, it's all good.
Cool.
Sweet.
All right.
All right. Thank you.
Well, thanks.
All right, thank y'all.
All right, later.
Later.